Je bent gaat ik ons zien. Hi everyone, I am back with part 2 on how to start your healthy hair journey and hair growth tips. So in the previous video I shared my hair growth tips with you, or the tips that I did, the things I did in the beginning of my natural healthy hair journey and what worked for me. So as I've mentioned also, in 2016 I had a lot of hair damage. My hair was very unhealthy and I thought my hair didn't grow because I didn't see it was the same length for 2 years. I thought it didn't, my hair wasn't growing, but it was growing. It was just breaking at the ends. That's why I didn't see any growth. So I decided to chop all of my hair, to chop off all of my hair and start taking care of my hair. So that's why I my natural healthy hair journey. And in 2022 I decided to do a mini chop again because my hair felt very dry and brittle and it was also breaking. I had a lot of hair breakage because of the high porosity. So it was like I'm starting over, sort of, because my hair felt very healthy after the mini chop, because it was very smooth. It didn't feel dry. It was just healthy. Anyways, let me get back to the hair growth tips. So in the previous video I couldn't break down each or some of the hair growth tips because otherwise the video would have been too long. So the first tip I mentioned was hair porosity. So you get high porosity, medium porosity and low porosity. I have high porosity, as I've mentioned. I have high porosity here, as I've mentioned. My cuticles are open, so the moisture or anything I put onto my hair or on my hair, it absorbs quickly because of the cuticles that are open. So everything gets in quickly, but it also goes out quickly. So my hair don't hold any moisture. That's why it gets very dry quickly, like it feels brittle and dry and not so nice. But anyway, high porosity hair is you have to use the right products, especially, I mean, with each type of hair porosity you have. But like, I think medium is fine. Medium is like in between. The moisture gets in quickly, but like I've read, the moisture stays in. So medium porosity is seen as healthy hair. High porosity is seen as damaged hair. I really feel like my hair is damaged, even though I'm doing this whole natural thing. But anyway, so I have mentioned that I use products with a low pH or pH balance, and yeah, that type of products is acidic. Like the Redken I'm using, it's acidic. It says acidic bonding concentrate, and that works for my type of hair. That works for high porosity hair because the acidic, it closes and tightens the cuticle, causing the moisture to stay in your hair, in my hair, and then I retain hair length. The low porosity, you have to open the cuticles. You have to open your hair cuticles because low porosity cuticles are closed. So you have to open the cuticles for moisture or water or anything to get in. So warm water opens cuticles, opens the hair cuticles, and cold water closes the cuticles. So your last rinse must be cold water, like after your deep condition or your protein treatment or any treatment, you do a cold rinse, and afterwards you apply the curl cream, or leave-in cream, leave-in conditioner. So there is a test to see the float test. You get the float test, you get the spray test, and then I don't remember the other test, but yeah, you can do those type of tests to see what is your hair porosity. The next step was that I want to break down is trimming your ends. When I was younger, like many years ago, I couldn't understand why do you have to trim your ends when your hair growth starts from your scalp, your roots. Yeah, when I got older, I realized you have to trim your ends. A few years ago, I read about trimming your ends, why you have to do that, why you have to trim your ends. And the other day, or maybe a few weeks, like someone explained, had a very good explanation and did like a demonstration on your split end. So the demonstration was like, imagine this is your hair strand, and here's the split on the end, split end. So now you don't want to cut the split end because you want to keep your length, but the split is just going to go further up your hair and damage your hair more. That's why you need to cut the split end while it's still so small, to prevent damaging your hair or whatsoever. So it made so much sense afterwards. And the other tip I want to share with you, or want to break down, is your hair products. So I mentioned that for high porosity hair is very good to use acidic products, like bergamot essence is very good. Doing ACV rinses, apple cider vinegar rinses is also very good because the pH is very low. The pH, I think the ACV's pH is like 3. That's very acidic. And the bergamot essence is also, its pH is very low, like 2 point something or 3. So that closes the cuticle, the hair cuticle, the high porosity, it closes the cuticle. That's why I want to try that concoction, the bergamot essence, the bayram, and the placenta. I want to try that mixture, not for hair growth, but to retain hair length, because it's going to close my cuticle, meaning the moisture stays in and I keep my hair length, and I see the growth. So I want to try that mixture sometime soon. The low porosity hair, you need to use products with a higher pH level, like 6 or 7. And like I've mentioned, you use steam as well to open your cuticle in the warm water. So you need to use the right products. And I've completely forgot to mention that use a sulfate-free shampoo, because it doesn't have the harsh chemicals that dries out your hair and also causes breakage. But as I've learned along the way, like in the beginning I was like, oh no, sulfate free, always sulfate free and silicone free, but because I am a curly girl and I put a lot of products in my hair, I get built up. So the clarifying shampoo helps. Like I would use a clarifying shampoo once a month. So the other 3 washes would be a sulfate-free shampoo, a moisturizing shampoo. And like I said, I only put the shampoo in my scalp, onto my scalp, and I work my way through. I work my way down to my ends, like the foam and stuff. I work my way down to the ends so that I don't dry out my hair. And that's why you need to do the conditioner and you do a deep conditioner. That's why I always do a deep conditioner. It is really good. It moisturizes your hair and give your hair the benefits or the whatever it needs. So yeah, that is my breakdown of the hair growth tips. I hope it helped a lot. I hope it made a lot of sense, and I hope you understand everything that I've mentioned or talked about. And good luck with starting your healthy hair journey. Bye guys.